Welcome back today. We're driving deep into the fascinating world of Australian 50-cent coins, where everyday change holds the potential to unlock unimaginable wealth. These aren't just coins, they're hidden treasures, rich in history, rarity, and design brilliance. And today, we're counting down the top 4 most valuable Australian 50-cent coins, each from a different year, each with a unique story, and each one could be worth thousands, or even millions of dollars if found in the right condition. Let's jump right in and see if you've got one of these game changers in your collection. Let's get started. First up, let's delve deep into one of the most dazzling treasures in modern Australian coinage, the 2010 Australia Day commemorative 50-cent coin in color circulation condition. This brilliant, eye-catching coin doesn't just celebrate the national spirit. It might just hold the power to change your financial future. With rarity, visual grandeur, and collector obsession working in unison, this coin is part of the elite echelon of Australian coins that could make you a millionaire. So, buckle up for an intense, captivating ride through design, history, and potential wealth like no other. In the vibrant year of 2010, the Royal Australian Mint unveiled a commemorative masterpiece that still leaves collectors in awe. This Celebrate What's Great 50-cent Australia Day coin, released into general circulation in a stunning colorized edition, a rarity for Australian currency. Strikingly patriotic and unmistakably bold, this coin was minted not just as legal tender, but as a vibrant token of national pride. Its reverse is adorned with a brilliantly colored blue and green stylized map of Australia, featuring the Southern Cross and the phrase, Australia Day 2010, Celebrate What's Great. This radiates both visual impact and symbolic depth. The Southern Cross shines like a constellation of unity, while the colored hues evoke Australia's landscapes and oceanic grandeur. What sets this coin apart, elevating it into legendary status among numismatists, is the scarcity of the colored circulation version. The Royal Australian Mint only released a very limited number of these colorized coins into everyday change, making it a unicorn in the pockets of everyday Australians. Most were gobbled up instantly by collectors or vanished into drawers and vaults. The colored version was never reissued, making every surviving example a potential goldmine. Turning the coin over to its obverse, you're greeted by the dignified and familiar effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This side, with its refined and stately realism, contrasts the explosive patriotism of the reverse. The obverse design includes the standard inscriptions Elizabeth II, Australia, and the year 2010, all cleanly struck into the cupronickel alloy. The diameter of the coin is a generous 31.51 millimeters, and its weight is 15.55 grams, giving it a solid, substantial feel in hand, a fitting canvas for the weight of national symbolism it carries. Now let's talk about demand and market value, because this is where the 2010 Australia Day 50-cent coin turns from collectible to potentially life-changing. While standard 50-cent coins in average circulation conditions barely register beyond face value, the color circulation condition of this specific coin is a different beast entirely. Due to extreme rarity, especially if the coin retains its full color and minimal wear, market prices have soared dramatically. As of 2025, private collectors and online auctions have reported sales ranging from $500 to over 5,000 Australian dollars, depending on visual vibrancy, edge definition, and rarity. In mint or near uncirculated color condition, values could climb even higher. And for coins graded professionally by third-party graders like PCGS or NGC, the price can reach astronomical figures. In fact, whispers within elite numismatic circles suggest that a perfect example in pristine color condition has been offered privately for over 50,000 Australian dollars, a staggering number for a coin that once jingled freely in someone's pocket. And here's the kicker. Because so few were actually kept in pristine color condition, the number of top-tier examples is believed to be in the double digits, not hundreds. That is the kind of micro-rarity that makes millionaires in the coin world. Collectors crave this coin not only because of its rarity and patriotic charm, but because it occupies a unique place in Australia's commemorative history. It was the first ever Australian 50-cent coin released into general circulation featuring full-color printing. marking a technological leap in design and minting capability. That pioneering status makes it not just collectible, it makes it iconic. Furthermore, the demand isn't waning. In fact, interest in colored Australian coinage has exploded globally, with overseas collectors driving prices even higher. The coin is being viewed as part of a new vanguard of ultra-modern, eye-catching designs that are blurring the line between traditional coinage and miniature national artworks. With each passing year, the number of pristine color coins dwindles due to handling and oxidation, causing scarcity and value to rise exponentially. If you're lucky enough to hold one in your hand today, especially in brilliant color circulation condition, you're not just holding a coin. You're holding a historical document, a national celebration, a rarity, and potentially a six-figure financial windfall. Experts believe that as awareness grows and the market for numismatic investments heats up, this coin could soar into the realm of million-dollar value, particularly if graded and preserved impeccably. In summary, the 2010 Celebrate What's Great Australia Day 50-cent coin in color circulation condition is more than metal and design. It's a rare cultural heirloom forged in patriotic pride and destined for legendary status. Its vibrant reverse design, limited release, and escalating market demand are launching it into the pantheon of Australia's most valuable coins. This coin could quite literally be your ticket to a millionaire's life, hidden in the folds of a coin pouch, a drawer, or a forgotten piggy bank. If you find one, hold it tight, protect it well, and prepare for the moment when the numismatic world comes knocking at your door with a jaw-dropping offer. Next up. Absolutely. Let's dive deep into the rich metallic mystery of the 1981 Australian 50-cent coin, a coin that may appear common at first glance, but, under the right conditions and with the right traits, could be hiding a small fortune in its lustered curves. Especially in the world of color circulation condition coins, rare errors, mint anomalies, and international mint origins for the 1981 issue have stirred wild interest from collectors. Could your 1981 50-cent coin be one of Australia's accidental millionaires in waiting? Let's peel back the layers and explore the full truth in a gripping and fully detailed exposé. The year 1981 was a massive one for Australian coin production. In fact, it was one of the highest minting years ever for the 50-cent denomination, but with an explosive twist. Because the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra couldn't handle the full demand alone, two overseas mints were enlisted to assist in the coin's production, the Royal Mint in London and the Royal Canadian Mint. This makes the 1981 Australian 50-cent coin uniquely fascinating. Three different mints, subtle variances in design and quality, and now, decades later, a sharp-eyed collector's dream. At first glance, the coin features the bold and historic coat of arms of Australia on the reverse, a majestic design by Stuart Devlin. It showcases the kangaroo and emu standing proud beside the shield, iconic guardians of national identity, surrounded by ornate scrollwork and a Federation star above. Unlike newer commemorative editions, the 1981 coin carries no color or alternate artwork. However, what makes certain 1981 coins potential gold mines are rare errors, unusual die features, and international mint characteristics, especially in high-grade or uncirculated condition. The obverse features the regal and timeless portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Arnold Machin. This effigy shows the Queen with a tiara and serene gaze, surrounded by the inscription, Elizabeth II Australia 1981. The dimensions remain standard for the 50-cent coin, a dodecagon, 12-sided, shape, 31.51 millimeters in diameter, and weighing 15.55 grams, composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, a sturdy and noble mix. But here's where things get exciting. Within the 1981 batch, collectors have uncovered rare double-bar varieties, especially among those minted in Canada, where two raised bars appear behind the kangaroo's neck on the reverse. These coins, often overlooked for decades, are now exploding in demand. The double-bar coins are distinguishable and sought after because they reflect a die anomaly specific to certain batches. In colorful, lustrous, or proof-like condition, their rarity multiplies tenfold. Even more enticing, color-tone 1981 coins, those that have developed deep blues, purples, oranges, and greens across the surface due to environmental exposure, toning, or oxidation, are now gaining strong numismatic attention. Collectors love these iridescent beauties, especially when the toning enhances rather than obscures the design. A 1981 coin with natural rainbow toning and double bar variation, in extremely fine or uncirculated condition, could fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the buyer's hunger and the coin's eye appeal. And in some private sales and auction houses, unique mint error coins from 1981, including off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and struck-through grease errors, have reached values of over $20,000 AD. Combine such an error with the ultra-rare Canadian double bar strike in near-perfect condition, and you're in the realm of life-changing coinage, possibly pushing into six-figure valuation territory with the right collector or global bidding war. Another golden nugget of intrigue. Some 1981 coins have been discovered with proof-like mirror finishes or unofficial color-enhanced commemorative releases, usually altered post-mint. But even these, when aesthetically outstanding and paired with rare mint features, are fetching significant money in the aftermarket. Coin art collectors and non-traditional numismatists are increasingly drawn to vivid, high-shine examples. Market demand for the 1981 Australian 50-cent coin, especially for rare mint varieties and colored circulation conditions, has surged in recent years. Rising interest from overseas collectors, YouTube coin hunting channels, and TikTok treasure hunters has created a buzz around coins previously seen as common. With over 50 million struck that year, only a fraction of those coins are known to carry the premium attributes needed to become million-dollar darlings, and those few are fiercely hunted and jealously guarded. To summarize, the 1981 Australian 50-cent coin may appear pedestrian, but under the right light, with the right features, and preserved in colorful, eye-catching, or high-grade condition, it can transform into a national treasure hiding in plain sight. Whether it's a dazzling Canadian mint double bar, a rainbow-toned beauty, or a rare error coin that defies the odds, the 1981 coin has all the hallmarks of a modern numismatic legend. If you happen to own one, especially one bursting with color or carrying known rarities, you might be sitting on a coin that could fund your dreams, pay off your home, or become a million-dollar headline. Next up. Absolutely. Allow me to take you on an electrifying journey into the realm of Australian coinage royalty, where vintage heritage, design mastery, and collector intrigue all converge in the enigmatic form of the 1971 Australian 50-cent coin. Often underestimated, this seemingly simple coin, especially in color circulation condition or featuring rare mint errors, may hold the key to a life-changing fortune. Among Australia's overlooked treasures, the 1971 edition stands like a sentinel of history, quietly carrying immense potential. Let's unravel this numismatic marvel in full, glorious detail. The 1971 Australian 50-cent coin holds a special place in the annals of coin history, not merely because of its age, but due to its unique position in the early evolution of Australia's decimal currency. This coin was released just 5 years after the switch to decimal currency in 1966, making it one of the first to firmly establish the 50-cent denomination in the public's consciousness. It was also the first 50-cent coin issued following the temporary halt in 1967 to 1968 due to the rising value of silver in the original round coins, which made them more valuable as bullion than as legal tender. By 1971, the mint had fully committed to the now iconic dodecagonal, 12-sided design crafted from cupronickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel, a metal blend chosen for its strength, resilience, and silver-like shine. The reverse of the coin showcases the timeless grandeur of Australia's coat of arms, brought to life by the brilliant designer Stuart Devlin, who served as the official goldsmith and jeweler to the Queen. Here, the noble kangaroo and emu flank the shield, representing Australia's heritage and its forward-marching spirit. Above them, the seven-pointed Commonwealth star gleams like a guiding light, all encircled in intricate flourishes that whisper tales of federation and national pride. Each strike was meant to radiate authority and dignity, and when these coins survive in vivid color circulation condition, they become radiant, almost mystical artifacts. On the obverse, the The 1971 coin proudly bears the Arnold Machin portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, her profile facing right, crowned with a royal tiara, surrounded by the inscription Elizabeth II, Australia, 1971. This effigy was admired for its elegance and poise, and it remained in use for several decades. With a weight of 15.55 grams, a diameter of 31.51 millimeters, and the iconic 12-sided shape, this coin feels substantial and significant, a real piece of history in your hand. What truly elevates the 1971 edition into the realm of millionaire potential are several factors, starting with rarity in high-grade or toned condition, followed by mint error anomalies, and finally, the small but growing frenzy over naturally colorized circulation coins. Over time, certain 1971 coins, especially those stored in humid or reactive environments, developed astonishing natural tones, deep purples, oceanic blues, fiery reds, and electric golds. This rainbow toning, when vivid and uniform, transforms an ordinary coin into a living artwork, and collectors are now paying thousands for premium examples with unaltered, natural coloration. Even more alluring is the market explosion for mint errors on 1971 50-cent coins. These include off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, struck through debris, and rotated dies, all of which can push a coin's value into five- and even six-figure ranges if authenticated by professional grading services. A known off-center 1971 50-cent coin sold privately for over 25,000 Australian dollars, and experts suggest that uncirculated or proof-like errors could sell for well above 100,000 Australian dollars in elite auctions. Now, you might be asking, how can such a coin make you a millionaire? Well, here's the truth. With the right combination of color toning, mint condition, and an extremely rare mint error, a single 1971 50-cent piece could attract high-net-worth collectors or investors, particularly in Asia, Europe, and North America, where Australia's early decimal coins are considered high-pedigree collectibles. Add in the fact that only a fraction of the original 1971 mintage survives in premium, vibrant condition, and you have a formula for an ultra-rare, high-demand coin that could ignite a bidding war and climb towards seven figures. As of 2025, current market trends show that standard 1971 50-cent coins in circulated condition typically sell for $2 to 10 Australian dollars, depending on where. However, uncirculated coins can fetch $100 to $500, while error coins and color tone varieties routinely command $1,000 to $20,000 or more, depending on eye appeal, uniqueness, and grading. The rarest color-circulated or mint-era 1971 examples are essentially priceless to the right buyer. And in the right moment, such a coin could easily become one of Australia's million-dollar miracles. In summary, the 1971 Australian 50-cent coin in color circulation condition is far more than a relic of early decimal currency. It's a time capsule, a canvas of natural artistry, and a vault of untapped value. Whether it's shimmering with unintentional rainbow luster or harboring a rare error from deep within the mint's vaults, this coin has already proven its potential to stun the numismatic world. If you're lucky enough to hold one, especially one that shows full color, striking sharpness, or strange features, you might be grasping a ticket to untold wealth, historical legacy, and numismatic immortality. Next up. Absolutely. Prepare to dive into one of Australia's most quietly powerful coinage secrets, the 1979 Australian 50-cent coin. At first glance, it may seem like just another piece of pocket change from the late 20th century, but under the right conditions, especially in color circulation condition or struck with a mint error, this coin transforms into a numismatic jackpot hiding in plain sight. This is one of those rare historical pieces where design artistry, national symbolism, and hidden rarity converge, and it just might be your gateway to an unexpected million-dollar windfall. The 1979 50-cent coin is part of Australia's early decimal coin series and follows the legacy of the revamped dodecagonal design first introduced in 1969, replacing the earlier, round 1966 silver coin. It boasts the powerful reverse artwork designed by Stuart Devlin, the official goldsmith to Queen Elizabeth II, and features the proud and detailed Australian coat of arms. Two of the most iconic creatures in Australian identity, the kangaroo and the emu, stand regally on either side of the central shield, representing a nation that moves forward without retreat. Above them, the Commonwealth Star radiates the spirit of unity and sovereignty, while below, intricate patterns ground the design in majestic heritage. The obverse, as with most coins of this era, bears the elegant effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. Her portrait captures a youthful monarch adorned with the royal tiara, framed by the legend, Elizabeth II, Australia, 1979. This image dominated Australia's coins through much of the 1970s and 1980s, standing as a symbol of continuity and loyalty to the crown. In terms of specifications, the 1979 50-cent coin weighs a solid 15.55 grams, measures 31.51 millimeters in diameter, and is composed of a hardy cupronickel alloy, 75% copper, 25% nickel. Its 12-sided shape is more than just aesthetic. It makes the coin instantly recognizable and harder to counterfeit. These physical traits, combined with its stunning visual artistry, give the coin a presence far larger than its face value. Now, here's where the real treasure lies, in the world of color circulation condition and mint errors. Over time, some 1979 coins have developed extraordinary natural toning due to environmental factors. These coins can radiate golden sunsets, violet halos, sea blue gradients, or even shimmering rainbow rings. Collectors adore such coins, especially when the toning is natural, evenly spread, and highlights the coin's reliefs. These vibrant coins are becoming increasingly sought after in the collector world, and their prices are surging dramatically. But what truly elevates the 1979 coin into the upper echelon of potential millionaires is the presence of rare mint errors. Reports have emerged of coins from this year showing off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die clashes, rotated dies, and even double strikes. A single authentic mint error, especially when combined with sharp detail and vibrant toning, can catapult the coin's value from modest to monumental. Some private collectors are already offering $10,000 to $25,000 AUD for documented, graded error specimens from 1979. And if your coin carries an extreme error in pristine condition, its value could easily explode past six figures in the right market. And then there's the scarcity factor. While over 25 million 50-cent coins were minted in 1979, very few survive in top condition, and even fewer feature natural color toning, rare varieties, or dramatic mint errors. When these traits combine, the result is numismatic dynamite, a coin that appeals not just to traditional collectors, but to elite investors, rare metal enthusiasts, and even art-focused coin buyers around the world. This crossover appeal is what drives up prices in private auctions and can turn an ordinary pocket find into a million-dollar discovery. The current market reflects this climbing interest. While a typical 1979 50-cent coin in circulated condition might only fetch $2 to $8 AUD, coins in uncirculated or proof-like condition now command $100 to $500 AUD. Color-toned examples, especially those with dramatic blue, gold, or purple hues, are selling for $1,000 to $5,000 AUD and rising. Add a significant mint error to the equation, and suddenly you're staring at a coin worth tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on condition, rarity, and buyer enthusiasm. So why could this coin make you a millionaire? Because it lives at the crossroads of hidden value, historical importance, and a red-hot collector market. In the right scenario, for instance, a 1979 coin with a bold double strike, dazzling rainbow toning, and near uncirculated sharpness, you could have a coin that starts a global bidding war. And in private numismatic circles, it's not unheard of for one-of-a-kind anomalies to sell for well over 1 million Australian dollars, especially when backed by professional grading, provenance, and eye appeal. In closing, the 1979 Australian 50-cent coin is far more than a nostalgic relic. It's a sleeping giant in the numismatic world, brimming with artistic power, historical weight, and high-stakes collector value. If you happen to have one in color circulation condition, or if it shows signs of a mint error, toning, or exceptional preservation, don't overlook it. You might just be holding the crown jewel of your collection, or the key to a millionaire moment.